mastering yourself is the key to my life. That's what I believe. Like, master yourself, and then everything else kind of take care of itself. But most people don't look at themselves like they needed to be edited, don't need to be fixed. And it's like, once you get that self-awareness to know that you can always add something to your life, you're gonna be good. You know what I mean?
Officers Neil Brennan protect and serve in quotations like they was kidding. Killings on your watch, who gotta die to make a difference. 32nd floor shooter in Vegas remains nameless.
I'm about to check it out.
Yeah, Friday Night Lights was flawless.
I heard, man. So is that like more of a mixtape?
Yeah. I think it was originally his first album, but I don't think they didn't feel like he had hits on there. So he went back and changed some things. So, but yeah, man, you should definitely check that out.
I might check it out, man. I got a question for you real quick, bro.
Yeah.
Would you rather be itchy or sticky for the rest of your life?
Damn. I'm gonna go with sticky.
You'll go with sticky?
Yeah, because when I'm itchy, it really bothers me. Like I go crazy, man, because I hate bugs. That's probably the thing I hate the most. So I'm thinking, if I'm itching, like, ain't no worse feeling than that. You know what I mean? You just get out the shower and you itching, you just like, you can't sleep, nothing. Sticky is like,
get the fucking itch. You right, like, though. You right.
I hate being sticky, but it ain't. I mean, you eat ribs, syrup, it's like itching is like more with irritation. You know what I mean? So,
well, we going with sticky, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Lavish Journey podcast. It's your host Jay Gaines in here, coming live from Cleveland, Ohio. I got my bro 6:23 a.m. over here.
Yeah. What's up?
How you feeling today, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed.
So let everybody know about you, man.
Well, I'm an artist from Cleveland, like he said, and I got a project out now called January Muse that I dropped a couple months back, and that's on all streaming services. But right now, I'm working on something new, working on a couple duo projects, I guess you call them, and then I'm gonna follow up with the album after that. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh hell, so that was an album when you dropped?
Yeah.
Oh, so that shit was fire, bro.
Yeah,
okay,
appreciate it, man.
Let's get straight to your music, man. In fact, let's get straight to your name, 6:23 a.m.
Yep, 6:23 a.m.
So tell me about that. Like, how did that name come about?
A lot of people ask me about that, and it's more basic than it seems. 6:23 a.m. is my birthday is June 23rd.
Okay.
So 6:23, and the a.m. I just threw that on there, but the 6:23 part is whole significance because my cousin who does most of my production, Enon Jacobs,
right? He
was born on the exact same day as me. So
really?
Just a year younger.
That's cool.
So that date like mean a lot to us. So that's where the 6:23 comes from. Like,
oh, that's tight.
Yeah, and a lot of people, my real name is Ray. So I had 50 Ray names, and it's too many Rays in Cleveland. So respectfully, I was like, man, I gotta do something different, man. I wanted to be Ray so bad, Ray something, but it was like 6:23 just came to me, and everybody instantly liked it. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna ride this wave. So.
Listen, that 6:23 stands out strong, man.
Appreciate it.
Every time I was like 6:20, I was reading like that shit unique in the way you spell it too.
Oh yeah, but the crazy part is people like it now, but originally they had so much trouble saying it every show I did. So it was like, man, I hope I picked the right name, man.
It's unique.
It started clicking after a while though.
That's good, man. So when did you get started with music, bro?
I got started with music. Honestly, I think it was in my blood, like cheesy as that sound, but my father used to do music. He was like one of the first people to have like a home studio. Like everybody got one now, so he had one back in the early 80s. And I used to just come upstairs and basically, you know what I mean, just be around the room, just soaking it up, everything he was doing. And then I guess it really found me. Like, I ain't really started loving hip hop till like 04, to be honest.
Okay.
Like, really loving it. And then I started writing maybe 07 or something. But I don't really count that as, you know, the beginning, because right then you writing in your room. You ain't really rapping for people and all of that. Yeah. And then I started taking it seriously maybe like 2010. So, yeah.
So what made you start taking it serious? Like, I know it's just like a turning point. Like, I just woke up this one day. It's like, fuck it, I'm getting to it.
I started taking it serious once I got that. It's like the equivalent to an actor saying they caught the acting bug after that's the exact same thing. A couple people told me I was nice, and I got addicted to it, you know, because it was like, dang, I could just write all day, like school, whatever. So once you get better, you kind of get addicted to people getting those little small victories, like, oh, you raw. Oh, I like that song. I like the way you said that. And then you just get hooked.
That's true. Those victories are addicting too. Like,
oh yeah.
As soon as you get a little success, you want more and more. You want to find out more about yourself. I can totally relate on that one, bro.
Oh yeah.
So man, what was the first song that you made?
The first song that I made?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I can remember. I know it was
remember?
probably trash though.
Yeah, it wasn't trash. It was a monumental moment.
It had to be a monumental moment, but I know it was trash. I don't even want to hear it, but it probably was. I really can't remember, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel it then. So it's like your music you made today. So I actually listen to your music and stuff, man. I see you talking like a lot about what's happening in society in 2018, 2019. You know what I mean? It's like, so is that like a lot of experiences you went through personally, or the stuff you just see through your own lens?
It's a little bit of both.
Okay.
Because like you said, on January Music, I got songs that I think people like my music because I do talk about my real life 90% of the time, but 10% of the time I kind of got to tell other people's stories because sometimes it's harder to write when you talk about your real life. So sometimes I got to throw somebody else's story in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Like this time I did the Khalif Browder story, you know. Like I watched that documentary on Netflix and you know what I mean? I got caught up with that and I wrote that so fast because when I'm inspired, I can write very quickly. So
seriously,
that was one of the ones that inspired me instantly and I wrote that. So I was speaking from his perspective as opposed to my own life, you know what I mean? But like you said, I covered a lot of real life stuff too, like June Gloom Blues, Reflections. A lot of those songs on there is about me. And then I covered the basis of what is it? People call it the Trump song, but God is Good, where I kind of covered, you know.
Why they call it the Trump song?
Just because I'm talking about Trump.
Oh, okay, all right. Are you a
I
Trump
never say
supporter,
his
bro?
name. Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I'm not talking about him in the.
Nah.
Okay. I ain't talking about him in the way you thinking about.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got you.
So like, but I never mention his name. It's kind of just like if you know type of thing.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't give him no fucking acknowledgement.
Nah, man.
But they know what you're talking about. I feel
exactly,
it, man. Speaking about inspiration and everything, man, like what artists or who periods inspired you?
Inspired me.
Yeah.
Hip hop or just in general?
In general, bro.
In general, like definitely Cudi. Because he from Cleveland and he like original. Most of the people that come from Cleveland is like originals, man. Like Bone, when they came out, they had a style nobody had. When Cudi came out, he had a style nobody had. So Kanye, even though,
he
that's
going
another
right
one.
Now,
yeah,
but
old Kanye.
Still Kanye.
Yeah,
yep.
Kanye definitely. Tupac. A lot of people, man. Them probably the main ones, but I get experience from life too. Inspiration from life, of course. I know that's cliche, but it's really true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was a big Tupac fan, still am. So I get inspiration from basketball players too, Michael Jordan, actors. It don't matter, man. I get inspiration literally from anywhere.
You don't fuck with LeBron?
Of course I fuck with Brian.
You said
man.
Michael first.
I said Michael first because he was like he was the first superhero to me, man. You know what I mean?
That's real. That's real though,
that
man.
Dude. And then I used to hear stories about his work ethic, and that motivated me, man. Like I never was the big Kobe fan, but I always respected his grind. Always respected his way he attacked the game, and I take that same mentality to music. So
I was about to say you got that same mentality,
exact same mentality,
mode, man.
Yep.
So what's your goal with music? Like, what are you trying to get out there through your music?
I'm basically trying to be the best artist that ever came out of Cleveland. Basically,
I like that. I like that.
When people think of certain cities, they think of a certain artist, and I want to be, that for Cleveland. Like when you think of Compton, you think of Easy, you think of Dre.
You try to be the icon.
Yeah, man. Why not?
I like that, man. You're the first person to say that shit.
It's true, man.
I like that,
I want people to know exactly what I'm on so they ain't got to wonder, man.
Exactly, man.
Yep.
So how's the networking out here for you, bro?
Networking, I'm still learning, man. I'm still a baby in the networking world, but, it's just like anything else. You just read up on it, educate yourself. You get advice, the whole nine. But like you said earlier, when you're an artist, you figure out all these layers before you think it's just making music, and it's not. And then you figure out all these layers, and you kind of gotta add to your repertoire every season. I'm comparing it to basketball again, but it's basically you gotta add all these moves to get to the next level, basically. So that's what I'm doing. It's like, all right, people fuck with the music now, but what else can I work on?
Right.
Self-awareness, basically. And I'm like, all right, I'm weak over here. I can network better. I can do this better. I can go to more events. I can talk to more people.
Right.
So that's what I'm in the process of doing now, and it's been working for me so far.
That's true, man. You know, my self-awareness, honestly, I mean, I know we always been, you know, so-called self-aware, but I actually kicked in for me in 2016, bro. And that's when I realized you said you just got to get out here more, talk to people more, do more. You realize there's more layers to what you see. Yeah. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Definitely, man.
I can definitely relate to that, man. And you said, so is Tupac your favorite artist?
Favorite artist ever?
Ever,
yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. That's a good one.
Only reason I say him ever is because he was more than music to me. You know what I mean? He was like, he was a great actor on top of that. Great I still watch his interviews, the whole nine. Like, another person I forgot to mention, I have to mention, is Patrice O'Neal. Definitely. Like,
enlighten me. Who's that?
Patrice O'Neal, to me, is the best stand-up comedian ever, man.
Patrice. Oh, the big guy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The best. Yeah. So I got a lot of inspiration from him because he be like giving game and making you laugh at the same time. So he got a lot of
that's tight.
Got a lot of Tupac in him as far as that. Like, there's some people that just seem like they got everything. You know what I mean? They got the charisma. They smart. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of all of that. But I definitely got to shout out Patrice O'Neal, man.
Shout out to Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah, man.
For real. So have you been to any concerts?
Any concerts? It's crazy, but no.
What?
I'm one of the only artists out here that makes music but never been to a real concert.
Word. Only
That's
been
a fact.
One concert, man.
It
was actually a music fest back in 2016 out in Alabama. I want to go see The Weeknd. And like Lenny Kravitz, you know, a whole bunch of different artists, you know what I mean? But that's it too.
Is this the early days when Weeknd was just blowing up, or he was already?
No, he was already there.
Oh,
This is only going on 3 years ago.
Yeah,
so he was already there.
Like I went to A3C Festival last year in October, so I guess that count. Yeah. And it was like Currency, it was Dipset, Reunion, it was a mixture of that, but it wasn't like all about like an actual concert.
A headline, yeah.
Because I'm the king of buying tickets and then giving them away or selling them like last minute. Because I was supposed to go see Cudi, Dom Kennedy, and it's like, you can have them. I ain't going.
Why didn't you go?
I gave them to my little sister, man, and I regret it because I think that's when I think that was when Chip and MGK, all them like came out with Cudi together. It was like a reunion type thing, and I missed it, man. So yeah.
Damn, you can still go. Cudi's still out here, man.
He's still out here, man. But I missed all the tours I was supposed to go to, like the Glow in the Dark tour, all the ones that had like a theme. Okay. Missed it, man.
Okay, so do you plan on going to any concerts, you know, in 2019?
Yeah, I plan on going, man. I might go see Travis Scott first because I heard he put on a great. Oh, obviously he put on a great show.
Right.
Because I feel like that's another chance for me to learn, you know what I mean?
Right.
Mastering the stage, you know? So hopefully Kanye get his shit together because I would love to go see him before that's all over. And probably Cudi, Dom Kennedy. I'm going to go catch a couple artists. And then I'm start supporting local shows more too.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm out,
Yep.
Same.
Ones that I'm not on the bill, you know? Yeah. Just go show love real quick because I know a lot of artists, man.
Exactly, and they going through the same grind you going to trying to everybody trying to get to the top. You feel me? That's the only way we're gonna get to the top is to support each other. And I be telling people that, man, that selfish shit, it ain't gonna work.
Nah, man.
It works short term, long term.
Not now.
No, yeah, exactly.
You need people to support you, man.
Exactly, that's true, man. I got a question for you then, bro.
Yeah.
What legacy do you want people to remember you? Redo that. Fuck it up. What legacy do you want people to remember about you when you are gone?
The legacy I want people to remember is basically that I put my all into the music. You know what I mean? So even if it's the ugly truth or whatever, you know it was from my heart. You know it was honest. You saw me on all levels, strong, confident, down, depressed, everything. So all of my favorite artists do that too. You know what I mean? That's why I go back to Tupac. Somebody who can make a California Love party type song and then switch it up and make the most heartfelt song you ever heard. So that's the artist I want to be, you know. And music is the only way to me to live forever. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's the only way you can leave something behind that's going to outlive you. Because I'm still listening to all the people that passed on to this day. So I want to do the exact same thing.
Make timeless music, man.
Pretty much. That. Absolutely.
Man, now you say I think about that. Imagine life without music, bro.
I can't.
Shit.
I can't.
Shit.
I cannot do it.
That hit me like, damn.
You know something I found out that's crazy is the way we take advantage of music
Right.
is crazy. Like I think about having our phones or whatnot. Back in the day, you go to the DMV, you in there stressed, you hate being in there all day. Nowadays, you got your phone, you go watch Netflix, listen, and then it's like nothing takes too long now because we have our phone. So that's how I look at music. It's like we take it for granted. Like I grocery shop with music now.
Seriously,
it's like
headphones in.
Yep.
I was in the grocery store last weekend, just dancing and listening to music. People look at me like, "Fuck you doing, man?" If y'all understood, music is everything, man.
Everything. I can't.
That's real.
All day long, man. I can't think of a time I don't have music in my life. You know.
That's real, man. So you gonna always stay authentic to the music, pretty much.
Absolutely.
Tell people instead of just showing them always, the good sounds. You gonna also, like you said, like when people get down and feel sad or go through shit, because everybody go through that shit.
Absolutely.
And that's one thing I try to show people too. Like I know I do a lot in life. Don't get me wrong. I'm proud of my success, but niggas go through shit too.
Exactly, man.
Shit ain't just always a little straight line.
Oh yeah, and the part that we never mentioned, I forgot who said it, but it's basically like on Instagram, like you said, all we show is the highlights.
Yep.
Nobody ever show when they down and all of that. So, and music, that's the beauty of it. Like you hear certain songs and it's like perfectly explaining what you going through, just like a preacher. They say that right thing at the right time, and you just needed to hear it. It's the same thing with music, man.
That's true.
Breakups, whatever, depression. You hear that one song at the right time, and it's like a message, man.
That's true. That's true, man.
Yeah.
You are also trying to pass the message down to the youth. Is that like a big thing for you? Like everybody was trying to get back to youth and the generation before us. Like, so what's your goal with that?
My goal with that, I don't do it more so in the music. I kind of stay in my lane because what I mean. The youth is gonna be the youth. They don't.
I feel it. I respect.
You know what I mean? I will help them more so in conversation as opposed to music, because music, they know what they doing.
Yeah.
Like you might give them tips on business or something, but
that's true.
Musically, they want to be their generation. They don't want to be us. Just like we didn't want to be the people before us, and everybody trying to get them advice on music, and it's like just let them be the youth, man, because they got it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're right though.
Yeah,
you're the first person. You know what? I be telling people, it's when it comes to music, it's about generation. When we was younger, our parents be like, y'all music ain't shit compared to ours or whatever. And we
all do it.
Our music is classical. You know what I mean? And now some people our generation look at down the youth like y'all music y'all listen to is terrible. I'm like,
exactly.
It's generations, y'all.
Exactly. It's their music, man. It's like, and they know what they doing, because now that I'm older, I can kind of look at the generations a little differently. Like they all was good for something. Like even the ringtone era, man, that was one of the funnest eras. Like people always dog it because it was terrible music, but it was some of the funnest music.
Honestly,
it was dance music. And you look at the 70s, you can't touch the 70s, man. I wasn't born in the 70s, but I know what it is. In the 90s, it's like that's us. That's our golden era. So
that's true.
Yeah.
That's what Jay-Z has said, man. He said, my music isn't trendy. My music is for his music forever.
Exactly. Yep.
And I felt that, like, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
It's true. Because, I mean, of course, you don't be in a club hearing some new Jay-Z music playing. But he's still out here. It's like he got this message. This is out here,
And Jay-Z well respected on every level, too, super, man. So when he say something, you listen, man.
Definitely, man. Niggas a billionaire.
Yeah.
Take notes.
Yep.
Okay, man. Are you a morning or a night person?
Night person all day, man.
So you grind at night, man?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm on
everybody
the same
sleep. Because it's like the morning is, I get it, the whole get up early bird gets the worm stuff, but I mean, technically being up at night can be early. It depends on how you look at it, but I'm just always been a night owl. Like it's the best time to think, everything, read.
Same.
So it just always fit me more. You know what I mean?
Same. I always be screaming, get shit done in the morning, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm a night person. I can be both sometimes though.
Yeah, I could be both when I need to get business handled.
Exactly.
But like I was up early today, but if you ask me what I prefer, definitely night, man.
Oh yeah, speak about today, man. What'd you get into today?
Today I did a scene at a video shoot for my boy Chris J. Shout out to Chris J. Cartier Straight Style. I basically did a scene, a verse for them, and then we shot the video today at 16-bit, is arcade spot in Lakewood.
Okay.
But this is the second thing on my agenda today, man. Pretty tied up.
Definition of the grind right here. He just documented him. Listen, y'all. He is working the more night here. Pretty sure gonna do more after this. Like that's what he's saying when he first came in, man. Look, this shit don't stop.
It don't stop,
keep
man.
on going, man.
That's what I'm learning, man.
Definitely,
like, it ain't no days off, pretty much.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. What's your ideal vacation?
Ideal vacation is the old school way. No phones, no nothing, man. Just, you know, a beach, good vibes, good people around you. I don't know. I've been a lot of places, but if I could pick one place, like tropical or just in general.
In general, bro.
In general, because I love Vegas too. I mean, I'm always out in Vegas, so that's one. But I don't know, maybe Hawaii or something.
Ooh, Hawaii.
Somewhere tropical, somewhere where it's a nice beach. You know what I mean?
And so you always be out in Vegas?
Yeah, real often. I love it. It's almost my second home, man.
You like that energy out there?
I like the energy, man. I just like. And I like the way the city look, like aesthetically. I mean, it's like they always adding something new every year. You know what I mean? Like the food is good, the people is cool. I just love the West Coast. The weather is great. It's just.
And what you say again? You say you love the West Coast?
Love the West Coast.
Y'all heard that?
Don't be surprised if I end up in L.A., man.
Sheesh. You dropping a hint right there.
I love it, man. It's the best, man. I just love the vibes. I always love Cleveland, but I don't know, man. It's just. I don't know what it is. It's like we got our hibernation season and they don't. So all day it's that same energy every day. And with us, it's like we go through the motions because of the weather, of course. But the winter time is slow, man. It is slow. Winter, man. I hate it too. But I'm trying to learn to love it.
Yeah.
For the what we was talking about, for the grind reason. You know, not look at it as hibernation. Look at it as this is the time to get ahead because everybody else is about to chill. Everybody's about to hibernate. Right. So go harder in the winter, and you'll see the results in the summer pretty much. So whether it's the gym or music, everything, if you think it's a bad season to put music out, then stack that music up. You know, make a whole bunch of songs and get ready for the summer. So that's how I'm trying to look at it. Just like Monday. That's people hate Monday. I'm trying to learn to love it. I still hate it, but I get that mentality. Like you were saying earlier about Gary Vee, he say that a lot. Yeah. So I'm trying to learn to love the things that I hate. I'm trying to make everything that I see as a weakness my strength. So,
hold on. Love the things that you hate.
I read that somewhere. You said what?
Love the things that you hate. What did you say?
I'm trying to learn to love the things I hate. And trying to I forgot what I said.
Damn.
Something like that.
I'm going to go back and listen to it.
I'm just
man, I have to write that one down. I'll be taking notes, man.
Yeah, man. It's true, though. That shit work.
Honestly, though, I would never understand, like, understand wintertime slow, whatever, but that should be the time you should push it harder than the summer, than the spring, because if it's slow, guess what? You can get more attention. You can be out here more. While niggas out here like, I'm going to wait till the summer to start booming.
Exactly. Nope. You already stacking up, getting ready, man.
Exactly, man. So summer here, you already there.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said the same thing with the gym mentality, man. Everybody always wait till January. It's like, man,
you right. Hey, Planet Fitness
get started now, exactly, right now until March, and then watch what happens. So it was like, come on, man, just hustle in silence, man. That's the best way to do it to me, man. Because if you posting all your highlights, you gonna have to keep up with that. Yeah. Because people are watching, whether you think so or not. I'm like, man, this dude always posting gym pics, and you look the same. You know what I mean? Where your abs at? You've been going hard for a year. You know, something should change. So stop posting that shit, unless you really going to stick to it. Because whoever your fans is, if it's 19 or 900, they going to be watching and they going to be keeping up with what you doing. So
speaking about fans and stuff, man, because that's one thing I'm going through too. So like you say, if it's a 19 or 100, you should always stay consistent with that, right? So it's consistency, like pretty much one of your things that you do, or I'm trying to find a word for. I'm trying to get to.
No, consistency is probably a good word because, like I said, I started in like 2010, and pretty much every year I dropped a project. I kept the small fan base I had, I kept them fed. Yep. You know what I mean? I talk to everybody. There is no acting Hollywood, ignoring people. If you hit me up, I'm gonna hit you back because I generally like conversation too. You know what I mean? So, and I learned how to take criticism. It took a long time, but once I start doing it, it really helped me get better because it was like, you know what I mean? It was kind of like humbling myself. Yeah. Like once I hear the truth, then it's like, all right, now I can build on that. So the fans, they'll keep it real, So
I agree. Yep. I agree. Like a lot of my friends, the artists and stuff, they let me know on an honest opinion. Let me know about my shit. I let them know. I let them know the good, and I let them know what things they can work on. I ain't gonna say bad things they can work on. Yeah. it's all about taking that good criticism.
Exactly.
You had a negative shot there too, but fuck that. But you know, criticism doesn't always have to be negative. I be telling people that, man.
Yeah.
To be an artist,
it's
or
a way
whatever,
to say it.
Yeah, you just gotta take it.
Exactly. And if you could take it, you definitely gonna get better. You know, but you gotta also know who the right people to listen to.
That's true.
Because some people might just be talking, but
bullshit.
Yeah, if you value their opinion, you should definitely take heed in what they saying, man, and just get better off of that, man. Because now you know what you need to work on, as opposed to you just running around thinking you the shit. You ain't gonna never fix nothing if you think you perfect already. So
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Yep. So how do you learn to adapt to that? You know, such as being just a out there artist, not an artist. Just post stuff online, but you actually out here working. Yeah. So how do you adapt to that and be around different people and, like you said, taking criticism or whatever, man, just putting stuff out there in the light?
You said, how do I adapt to criticism?
Yeah, to criticism, just being out there, period, for real.
Honestly, I don't know how I figured it out. It's just kind of just one of those things, I guess, came with maturity, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like realizing that you ain't perfect, you know what I mean? And most of the people, like I said, that I study, all of them have that mentality that I'm talking about. All of them figuring out what else they can work on. Right. Like Jordan didn't get comfortable with 3 championships. He got 6. Yeah. And he only got 6 because he knew he still needed to work on something. You like, all right, I can't jump as high no more. Let me get this fadeaway going. Something, to keep me going. So it's the same thing with music. It's like, man, that's where it came from, basically. That's how I get better, is by critiquing myself. And not thinking I'm perfect. Like, I'm perfect. Now I ain't got to do nothing else. It's like, nah. It's like, man, your hooks could be a little better. Beat selection, something, you know what I mean? Something to make yourself get better, basically.
That's true. There's always room for improvement, man. So
always, man.
How do you find your producers and your beats and all that stuff?
I found my producer, like I said, is my cousin E9 Jacobs. He do the bulk of it, but I get beats from all over the place, man. It don't matter where you from. If your music good, I'm ready to work with you. Yeah.
They just send you beats usually? Or just, hey, try this out, or see if you can rap something on this?
I mean, some people send me beats, but I'm one of the people that prefer picking it myself. Okay. If you send me a beat, you know what I mean, it's like I'm stuck in your world almost, like, as opposed to me choosing the beat. That's why when I go to sessions, I just like when producers just throw anything on. Right. You know, I don't want your type beats. Like, oh, this is the Drake pack. This is the trap beat. It's like, just play some shit. Let's vibe, and we'll figure it out from there. I don't want to be put in no box where it's like, oh, you like this style. It's like, no, just play some shit. Play me the weird shit. The shit that you scared to play for people. Play me that.
For real.
Yeah, and let's finish that beat, you know?
I like that. I like that better already. Because I hate going on YouTube. I be trying to find beats to put on my podcast. I be saying, like, Lil Wayne type beats, Drake type beats. Like, make your own type shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Where you think that came from? Yep. But people followers, man. So
damn.
I was like, man, I prefer people to just be fully themselves, man. Master themselves, man.
That's real.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a weird question for you, man.
Come on with it.
What is your secret hobby that others may consider weird?
Secret hobby? Yeah. That's a good question. I had to think. Especially the weird part. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I can think of nothing right now.
I felt the same way when I saw that question.
Yeah. What is yours? Maybe that'll help me.
Shit. I don't know, man. A weird hobby, man.
I gotta really think.
I mean, I don't know if it's a hobby, nigga. I have full-blown conversations with myself and some weird shit. I'm be real. A lot of people scared to admit that, but I really do.
I ain't scared to admit it. I've definitely done that before. But
I mean, a hobby though.
Maybe I wouldn't call it a hobby, but I do weird stuff. Like I'm a movie fanatic, so sometimes like in my real life, I say like movie lines with almost everything I do, because they almost fit everything. So I guess that's weird. Like, I can't help it. It's just like,
you like hella movies?
I just love movies.
You thought being an actor?
I thought about it. I'm still thinking about it, but I gotta start going to some workshops, I guess, and I'm waiting for somebody to give me my first shot, pretty much.
What's up, man? Look, I'm trying to listen, I do videography on the side, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to cook up something, man. Like, I just need somebody to make a script, and I'm there to shoot it. You feel me? I got all the equipment.
Long as you cool with having somebody who don't know what they doing yet, man. Let me learn on the job, and I will figure it out.
We gonna learn together, man. I don't know what the fuck going on either, man. Shit. Yeah, I got a good question for you, bro.
All right.
Everybody love this one, man. All right, if you was trapped on the island for one full year, which 3 albums will you listen to?
That's a great question. I'm glad you said 3, because if you said 1, it's like, man, I can't answer that. 3 albums, and the third one gonna be hard, but the first 2 is All Eyes on Me.
Okay.
Tupac, just because that's got so many different songs, so much versatility. So if I get in a certain mood, there's like 27 songs on there. So, and it's my favorite artist. That Sade, Greatest Hits.
Okay.
Definitely that. And the last one is between Dark Twisted Fantasy, Man on the Moon 1, and East 1999. And between those 3,
I'm about to say which one?
Forget that. I forgot that. Rap Gold, my album. I gotta have one of mine with me.
Go, man.
Rap Gold, Sade, and Tupac.
Okay.
Yep.
You out there for 1 year rocking in that?
Yep.
Okay,
and I'm good.
Bet. That sounds good. Yeah. Like a little combo, man. Got your shit out there. Got Tupac there. Got Sade out there. The greatest hits, though.
Yeah. I had to do the greatest hits. I couldn't pick one album. I would have said Diamond Light, but I'll just take the greatest hit.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. So what's a day in your life?
A day in my life is basically waking up, saying thank you to the Lord, rolling over and looking at my phone just like everybody else. Mm-hmm. Checking messages and all of that, emails, and then getting up and getting at it, whether it be work, the real job, or the music stuff, because you know that's still my job. Even if I ain't really getting paid yet, it's the same mentality. So that's pretty much all my day consists of, something music related or something real life related. That's pretty much it.
That's true. You know, a lot of people have like trouble balancing their work life with their like music or creativity life. Yep. So how do you balance that?
It's hard, man. It's very hard. Like, I see where that I wish it was more time in the day thing came from, because once you start really going hard, you run out of time, man. So I try my best to balance it. Like I said, I got a regular job, of course, but wherever I can get something creative done, I'm gonna do it. That's why I stay up so late, because it's like, all right, it's my time now. You know, I did my work to make sure I could pay my bills. Now the rest of the night is mine. And with that time, I'm either writing, watching a documentary, something that's going to help me. You know what I mean? Reading, whether it be self-help books, anything. Anything that can help me.
You said reading. Sorry to interrupt, bro. What books do you read, man?
I love reading. I read this book called Hard Goals. That's probably one of my favorite books, because it teaches you how to be a goal setter.
Right.
Because when we think of goals, we always think about the hardest one. Like, oh, I want to be this, I want to be that. It says start with small goals, and you kind of build that rhythm until you get to the hard goals. You know what I mean? So it might be a goal as to I'm gonna run 2 miles today. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do 100 push-ups today, or I'm gonna write a song today. Right. Wherever it may be, even if you save $5 a day, something that's a small goal. That's something you can easily grasp, and then you look up and you did 20 goals. That's gonna give you the confidence to take on the big goals, because you're gonna be like, man, it's what I do now. It ain't like some impossible feat. That's true. So that's probably one of the good ones I read.
Wow, like somebody told me that too, man. Like, it's like such as building a house, for instance. Yeah. Don't see how far you got to go. Just worry about laying each brick down, slick, each one. Yep. You know what I mean? And before you know it, you got a whole wall.
Exactly. That's how I start, man. That's the whole mentality.
I like that, man. What's your favorite motivational quote?
Favorite motivational quote? Yeah. I don't know if I can remember one by heart. You know, it's a billion of them on Instagram every day, but I don't know. Probably something Patrice said.
Hey, nothing wrong with that shit.
Yeah, I don't think I remember off the top, but it's probably something to do with not giving up. Okay. Like I said, I wish I could have thought of one. I know I probably got one. I'm gonna, be mad that I didn't think of earlier today, but
it's cool. It's gonna come to you later on, man. So you say you watch documentaries as well, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So which ones you usually watch?
I watch any documentary, honestly, but the last one I watched was that Fire Festival one.
Fire Festival?
Yeah, that one with Ja Rule and all them.
I ain't
where they got so-called, I guess they scammed a lot of people. Damn. It was supposed to be like you know how Coachella is? Yeah. It's supposed to be like that, a festival where you get to kind of mingle with celebrities on this island or whatever. Right. And they had people paying and getting these wristbands to put money on, so you didn't have cash, and you end up on this remote island, and none of the stuff that was in the promo clip is there. Right. So imagine you thinking you going to this 5-star island villas, and you get there and you on a yellow school bus, you eating cheese sandwiches, you stand in a wet tent. Imagine that, and you spending big money. Like on they wrist, they had like $300,000, and it was bad, man.
It's gonna be some problems,
man. Wait till you watch it, man.
Yeah, I might check that out. So
dude was a scam artist, man.
Now, who was the scam artist?
I forgot his name. I forgot it. They know he was in the documentary.
What?
So they was filming it, thinking it was gonna be a success, and then it ended up not being a success. I guess they kept the footage and basically made it a documentary. But the dude is a white collar criminal, I guess, because he right after all that was over, he started another scam. So I was like, man. Damn. It was crazy though to get scammed out of that kind of money.
Right.
It was crazy, man. Like wait till you watch it. Like they was on the island, no phones, no nothing, man. It was just no service. It was bad. But that was the last one I watched. But of course I watched the food documentaries. I watched the weed documentaries. I watched
Cannabis
of course I watched the Future's documentary. That was pretty good too. That Wizard. Oh, the album that just dropped. Yeah.
Oh, you dropped the album?
Yeah, he dropped the album I think a week ago.
Okay, it was too long. I ain't too far behind.
He dropped a documentary with it, and I watched that. So yeah, I watch anything pretty much.
That's crazy. You fuck with Future? You like him?
I like Future. Yeah.
You know what? I got hip to Future after him and Sierra broke 56 Nights. 56 Nights.
Yep.
After that, I was locked into him for a while. Yeah. But I done lost track. He dropped shit every 3 to 6
like
months.
Gucci, man. Just like it's almost too much, but I like DS2. That's probably my favorite one. Dirty Sprite 2. That's probably my favorite one. Or Hendrix.
You play that shit straight through, bro.
Oh yeah, man. That's why I said I fuck with Future, man. Definitely.
Damn, he said Gucci. I remember Gucci back when we was like in high school and shit. Oh, yeah. High school, man.
That dude dropped a million mixtapes. I was like, man, I can't keep up, man.
You couldn't keep up. He went to jail. He was still dropping shit. And he came out, dropped one the first day out. Like shit, right on the wall.
Him and Wayne, man. I'm like, man, that's work ethic for real.
Weezy was definitely
yeah, man.
Damn.
That's too much music for me, man. It take me longer to write.
It was.
Yep.
So you plan on dropping like projects like that back to back, or
nah, not gonna happen.
Quality over quantity, man.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a little harder for me to write, so I can't. You know, I feel like when you write about your real life, it's way harder to write.
Yeah.
As opposed to just doing free, fun music, which is cool. It's a lot easier to make those songs because it's surface level. But when you go deeper, you deal with writer's block, you deal with this, you deal with that. So
I can tell, man. Your music is deep though. It's not no typical saying a few words and jumping.
Yeah.
This dude was spitting bars the whole shit. What's that song again? Man. It's on YouTube, the video.
Which one? God is Good?
It's the most recent one you made, man.
I think it's God is Good.
I should know the name of this shit. I'm fucked up for that. God is Good. But anyway, that shit, I was listening to that shit like, damn.
Yeah.
You had to watch that shit a few times. Man. Like, man.
I'm a rapper's rapper. I just love to rap, man. But like you said, I listen to anything. I know everybody say that, but I really do. Like, you can go through my Spotify and see. Like, I don't care who it is, what it is. I listen to everything. So,
have you dived into pop?
Pop, yeah,
rock and all that. You ever think about collaborating with some pop artists, or rock or some shit like that?
Yeah, you know who got me into pop?
Who?
Timbaland.
Oh yeah.
When he had that resurgence with all them pop artists like Nelly Furtado, Justin Timberlake, all them. That's when I started getting into it because he made the production a little cooler than they was doing it. You know, it was real basic, but I feel like you can learn something from every genre of music. Because on my last project, I got a pop song called Party Every Night. So that was me showing that I ain't just talking. I really listen to this shit. That's why I was able to make that song and it be believable because I really listen to pop music, you know. So pop music ain't nothing but popular music. Rap is really popular music right now. So
it is. It is
definitely, man.
Dang.
Only one I really I can't get in the country. But like you said, rock. Yeah, I like rock, everything, man. So
I tried to get in the country, man.
I can't. It's just not for me.
No shade towards it. If anyone in the country out there want to hop on a podcast, come on. But somebody has to enlighten me to some good country.
Me. That's the key word. Yeah. Like I'm not opposed to it, but it haven't clicked yet. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true, man. I got another question for you, man.
Yeah.
Would you rather relive the same day for a year or lose a year of your life?
Man. Lose a year of my life.
It seemed like it'd be the same thing.
Yeah, so it's like
the same shit every day.
Same day. I can't do that, man. unless it's like one of those great days. But even then, it'll get old. It'll get old real fast.
Well, it's still just a great day every day.
Yeah, because if I take a year off my life, who knows? Maybe I was born to live to be 97. It's like 96, all right. Like that's enough. Like
that's true.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I can't do the same thing.
I don't blame you, man.
Especially for a year.
So what's your New Year's resolution, man?
I don't really make resolutions.
I don't either, but
yeah,
throw it out there.
Yep. Typical, get in shape, of course. Definitely drop another album, drop more music. Like I said, network more, save more, educate myself more. Pretty much everything. Just level up on everything, man. Yeah, eat better, the whole nine.
Drop my music, level up,
yeah,
shape,
exactly, man. And I definitely support people more. You know, call my loved ones, stuff like that. Simple stuff, you know.
Yeah, family first,
yep.
Man.
That's pretty much it, man.
That's a go. Get out here. One more question for you, bro.
Yeah.
What makes a great life?
What makes a great life?
Yep.
A great life to me is whatever makes you happy. Basically, getting as much as that as possible, whatever that may be. You know what I mean? Like even if you lazy and you like sitting around watching TV all day, if that make you happy, go for it. But I feel like chase anything that makes you happy because you ain't here that long, so you might as well enjoy the ride pretty much because you don't know how long it's gonna pretty much last. So, like I said, that's cliche, but it's true. Like that's how I live my life. Like whatever I enjoy, like I enjoy traveling, I enjoy making music, so I'm gonna do plenty of it. You know what I mean?
That's real.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
Keep on doing it, man.
You already know, man.
You're not even chasing it. And from my eyes, like you living it.
Yeah, I'm trying to,
living it, man. Oh, I got another question for you. I almost forgot. Do you feel
I ain't going nowhere?
Do you feel that your story is already written?
No, definitely not.
Okay, why is that?
I feel like my story isn't written yet because I just really got a grasp on life. That's how I feel. Like just now, like this year, not this year, last year, I just got a real grasp on life. So now I feel like it's like the second half of my life almost. Even though I'm still young, it's like, all right, I got my shit together now. Like I have fun, I traveled, I fucked up money, the whole nine. Now it's like it's all about, you know, succeeding with everything. You know what I mean? Like the music, health, everything. So now it's like I'm on my grown man shit pretty much. That's basically the main thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
I felt that. I agree, man.
It's facts, man.
It's part of the journey, man. I tell people we go through these years. It's like we go through these years. It's like prerequisites. Like you said, it's like you went through this first stage, the fuck ups, the traveling, the money, there's different shit, doing wild shit. And I was at the point like, all right, I got this wisdom. Still more to learn, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But now I done gained so much more wisdom. Now it's time to really take off to a higher level.
You can apply it now. Yep. Cause like when you in college and all that, you running around, you just getting out the house for real. So you running wild, you running free. It's like you getting all these new experiences, you getting all these firsts, and then when you start running out of firsts, you gotta kind of rethink things. Like it's like, man, what am I gonna do now? You know what I mean? So that's the stage I was at, and now I'm past that, and I'm on just adding more weapons. Basically, like mastering yourself is the key to my life. That's what I believe. Like. Master yourself, and then everything else kind of take care of itself. But most people don't look at themselves like they needed to be edited, don't need to be fixed. And it's like once you get that self-awareness to know that you can always add something to your life, you're gonna be good. You know what I mean?
Damn, I was just reading a book about that too, man. Mastery of Self. That's my book I'm reading right now.
Yep. Who is that by? Because I might pick that up. You know what?
I'm not going to sit there and throw out a name. It's right there in my book bag. I'll let you know afterwards, bro. Man, shout out to my bro 6:23AM for coming through today, man. Much love, bro. Is there anything you want people to know? Yeah. Do your promo. Let them know everything, bro.
Definitely go get January music. Definitely go stream Have Raps Will Travel. All my albums is on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, all that. ArtDealerEntertainment.com, man. Shout out to all my people that support me and everything. And let me know what you think of the music. Follow me, hit me up. And that's pretty much it, man. New album coming soon, 2019.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother 6:23AM for coming down here live.
Thank you for having me, man.
Man, much love, bro. Real good podcast. Real good.
Yeah.
Hey, hope y'all took some notes, man. Definitely drop some gems, though.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching or listening to Lavish Journey podcast, where we create, inspire, and spread greatness. Yeah. We out of here. Can you post a picture real quick? I'm just going to screenshot it from the camera. We good.
Sincere, no lies told. Fuck them hated niggas who eyes roll. Get